So the plan from here is we want to get these guys out walking around the park because it creates a whole complete new bunch of opportunities for both elephants.
You can't help but care about wildlife when you come to the zoo here and you see an elephant up close and you see the love and the work that goes into the elephant program here.
So both Anjalee and Burma have been going really well. In fact, when it comes to their training sessions, we're working on things like separation rather than actually trying to bring them together now. But it's really important that we can have, the sole focus on Anjalee or Burma with their handler, and something that we need to build upon as we're walking around the paddock to then get to the greater goal, which is walking in and around the zoo. So also going forward, Anjalee's got a lot of behaviours to learn. Burma's got about 50 odd repertoire of behaviours, Anjalee's at about probably 6, and so we've got a long way to go yet. And all that's not only teaching her stuff, but setting a foundation of us in that leadership role, which philosophically is what our program's all about. Anjalee's got a lot of learning to do, and Burma's got a lot of time that we need to spend to keep her interactive, keep her mentally and physically stimulated. Hello. Yeah, hello. I've got nothing for you. I've got nothing for you. Hello, you waiting patiently? Cool, so what we're going to do this morning is get out for a morning walk. There's a lot of disturbances out in and around the zoo, and it's going to be a relatively quick walk. If you're on my offside with Anjalee Laurel, Odin, you're walking Burma, Lizzie, you're up ahead, and Caroline, if you follow. Cool, let's go. We're at a stage now with Anjalee and Burma where they're getting on great guns, and there's a really good rapport between both of them. And we want to use that security that they have for each other and start exploring the zoo grounds. You'll see Anjalee wearing a chain, and that's to help us and her just do our jobs a little bit better. So it's attached to her foot, looped over her neck, and I can hold on to her on the other side. And then it's just a phase, it's a stage thing, and as we get more and more confident, as Anjalee gets more and more confident walking around the zoo, then we'll take it off. So we're just going to take Anjalee's chain off. Part of it's psychological as well as me. I like to feel like I'm attached to her. So if she was to drift left or right, I can follow with her. But I also want to get her used to not obviously wearing it as well. And so we're heading on our way home now. She knows that. We can be nice and relaxed and head off. Burma and Anjalee's relationship is going really well, sometimes too good, and it makes it very difficult for us as handlers. But having said that, I'd sooner have that, any day. What we're seeing is inside the barn, they're sleeping next to each other. Also, when they're venturing out, quite often you'll see them group when there's things to get hyped up and excited about. They'll group together as you would expect, elephants in a normal herd structure would. And that's ultimately what we're trying to achieve. I've really enjoyed this process. It's been really exhausting for all of us as a team, but we kind of wanted that. It needed to be challenging for us, and it's just so, rewarding to see what we've achieved out of it. And we're certainly not there yet, and we're not where we want to be. And we're only part of the process because we're still going to bring another female elephant into the mix. So we've got lots of things to still achieve here at Auckland Zoo. We've started walking the elephants out to meet our visitors, just out the front of the elephant exhibit here. Get out of my pouch, you! And that's where it's just great to see a lot of people actually recognising Anjalee, but also complimenting the situation of finally Burma having the companionship, and that's what's been really nice to see. And even in fact the other day, like yesterday, a group of school kids were doing a haka in front of them, and it's just stuff like that again, adds to that how much this is such a rewarding situation to be in. Hello, are you both coming over? Are you both coming over? Hello you. Hello you. Oh, yes. Yes, what's over there? I've got no more treats. I've only got a couple. Here you go. I say that so often. I've got no more treats, but then they just happen to fall out of my pouch. Hey, good girls. You're good girls, aren't you?